I ranked every way to make money online, and most of them are a waste of time. If you pick the wrong one, you could waste the next 6 to 12 months of your life getting nowhere. I went from working on a building site in Sweden to making money online. So I know what actually works. In this video, I'm going to break down every method and show you which ones are actually worth your time. And by the end of this video, I will show you the one I would choose again if I had to start at zero. If you're trying to make money online in 2026, watch this before you waste the next 12 months of your life doing something that ain't going to make you money. When it comes to making money online, boys, there's so many different various ways. There's Shopify, SMMA, trading, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, gambling. There's anything and everything. But here are some of the most proficient ways and a lot of things that I've actually tried to make money on, right? So let's start off with gambling, right? I'm sure a lot of you already know what this is. This is the Paddy Power symbol, but what is gambling? You're placing bets on outcomes, so like matches, horse races, stuff like that, hoping to win money. There is no skill-based system long-term or predictable income. You're literally relying on luck, and it's not a business model. And the funny thing is, I actually joined the Gucci fellas horse betting group, like when I was in phase 4 as a Sparky, and I never made any money from it. But it's one of those things that I tried because I was like, this is, if you think it's something you can get rich quick doing, it's not going to work, right? Pros of Paddy Power, none long term. Cons, you will lose long term. It's addictive. It's not a business and you have no control. My personal verdict, this isn't making money online. This is losing money online. So with that being said, I think it is very, very, very fair to rate Paddy Power in the D tier, right? So let's move on to the next one, boys. And up next, we've got Amazon FBA, right? And this is probably something that will spark a little bit more of a insight in your mind because you see Amazon, you see a big company, you think lots of money. But when it comes to Amazon FBA, let me kind of break it down a little bit for you. So what actually is Amazon FBA? You find or create a product, buy it in bulk, and send it to Amazon's warehouse because Amazon is a glorified distribution center. Amazon has so many people selling on its actual website, and all they do is store and post. It's a global marketplace. Amazon then stores it, ships it, handles customer service, right? You make money when someone buys your product on Amazon. You're using Amazon as your distribution system, right? What are the pros with this? It's a massive platform, you can build a real band, and it's scalable. What are the cons with this? There's a high upfront cost, inventory risk, logistics, and slow returns, right? So high upfront cost, you're gonna have to be the one pumping money into getting all this product, getting all this stored in Amazon, right? You obviously have to sign up with Amazon as an FBA user, and that costs money too, right? So it has a lot of upfront cost. And in terms of logistics, tracking, slower returns, because you're buying a product for like €3. And obviously, depending on the product, you might be able to sell it then for 7 or 8, right? So it's a long-term game, Amazon FBA. My verdict, Amazon FBA is good long-term, but terrible if you're starting broke. So because of that, I do think it is fair to put Amazon FBA in the B tier. Up next, we've got trading, right? And I'm sure a lot of you, again, know what trading is, but if you don't, you buy and sell assets, crypto, forex, stocks, and you're basically trying to make profit when the price changes. If you buy 10 stocks for €1 and they go up to €2, that €10 is now €20, right? So example, you buy low, you sell high, or use leverage to multiply gains, right? You're making money from market movements. Again, this isn't a business, right? The pros are, there's a high upside, so the more you're willing to put on the line, the more you're willing to gain, and it's flexible. So like you can kind of do this whenever you decide to sit down and trade, you can trade. The markets are open every day, obviously except for the weekend. The cons are there is a high ass risk. Most people lose money doing this. It takes years to master and actually become an established trader, and there is so much emotional pressure. You might take 10 trades in a row, lose 1,000, but the next trade could have been the one that made you that money back. But again, it's still chance. You don't know that in the time. You have to be the one that's willing to put that extra 100, 200 on the line to see this game come through the door. My verdict, people are attracted to this because it looks fast. but it's one of the hardest ways to actually win. And I actually bought into Cardano in May 2020. It was like 110. It went all the way up to 270, 80. I put €1,000 into that. And boys, I swear, I didn't know. I thought all my Christmases came at once. Made like over double my money back in the space of like 2 weeks. And I swear, I thought that was it. I was going to be a successful trader. Lost that money in 2 days, made it in 2 weeks. It's just like, don't get into trading. Genuinely, don't get into trading, right? It is one of the hardest ways to actually win. And because of that, we are going to put trading in the C tier, right? Now, up next, we've got affiliate marketing. And what is affiliate marketing? You promote somebody else's product and get commission for every sale. See all these influencers online and they're promoting this beauty product, they're promoting this, oh, use this skincare, use this shampoo, use this. They'll have a link in their bio to buy that product. And every time somebody buys that product, they get commission, right? You promote somebody else's product and get commission for every sale. Example, you post content or run ads, someone clicks your link, they buy, you get paid. Right? You don't handle the product, the customer service, the delivery. You're just driving traffic and getting paid for it. What are the pros with affiliate marketing? There's no product, so you don't have to hold or stock any storage. There's passive income potential because if you're just kind of making videos and people are buying in the background, there is passive income there, right? And it's a very, very simple model. The cons to affiliate marketing is you need traffic. Where are you going to get all these views from? There's low conversion early, so people have to actually trust somebody to buy something they're actually telling you to buy, right? And it can take months to earn money because you need to build a brand before you start affiliate marketing. If I just start making random videos online about buy this shampoo, buy this drink, buy this protein brand, and I've never made a video before, who the hell's going to listen to me? So my verdict, it works, but only if you already have attention. Right? It is not for complete beginners. Because of this, we're going to rank affiliate marketing also in the C tier, and that is me being nice. Up next, we've got Shopify and ecom, and it's a bit of a love-hate one. I can't lie when it comes to Shopify and ecom for me, because this is actually the very first vehicle I ever had in my life to hit a 5-figure month. When I was like 19, I had a clothing website, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was getting loads and loads and loads of clothes in bulk, and I was selling it all online, but I was also running TikTok ads. Like, you could pay for TikTok coins and then run ads, and it was all through Shopify, right? But it is the first thing that helped me hit 5-figure months, but it took me like 2 years to do this. So it took me 2 years of consistent, some months, a little bit inconsistent, consistent, little bit inconsistent, but it was not easy. Right? So what is, again, Shopify and e-commerce? You create an online store and sell products. Usually you find a product, build a website, Shopify or WeCommerce or Wix or whatever, run ads on TikTok or on Facebook, and then you ship the product to the customer. Right? You don't need to hold stock if you're drop shipping. A supplier will send it for you. You're basically just building an online store business and pumping people into that online store. The pros for Shopify/ecom is it's scalable, there's a big upside, and there's brand potential, right? Because if you look at people like Steve Madden, Polly, Fashion Nova, they're all built on Shopify, but they built a brand on this platform, an online business, right? So what are the cons with Shopify? There's ad costs. You can lose money very, very fast if it's not a winning product, because you're going to have to test products to find what actually works. It's very, very, very competitive, and Shopify takes a lot of time to learn. My verdict with Shopify is it's not necessarily beginner friendly if you don't have any money. You're basically paying to learn because you're going to test products. If they don't work, you're going to try another product. But eventually you will hit one and get your home run. What? So after going through Shopify, I am going to rate it on the A tier because I have a little bit of love for it. I did make money with it when I was younger, and it's something that like you can do, but again, it does take like a little bit more upfront capital to get started. because it is hard to find a winning product. You know, I think I was selling thermal jackets at one stage. Like I built a store called Heat, I can't remember, Heat Synergy or something. And I was selling heated gillets, heated jackets, heated gloves, heated pants, everything. It was like a heated attire team store, right? But up next, boys, we have TikTok Shop, right? And what do I mean by TikTok Shop, right? You sell products directly through TikTok, either your own products or as an affiliate. You create videos around them, people buy through TikTok. It's like e-commerce combined with content because TikTok is a content site, right? What are the pros with this? Huge organic reach because TikTok has the most amount of doom scrollers that ever graced this earth. Low ad cost initially, fast results are possible, right? The cons with TikTok Shop is trend dependent. You gotta ride that wave. So you gotta be fast on that trending, on what's trending, or else you're not gonna make money, right? There's a platform risk because TikTok Shop are known to shut down stores. I don't know why, but like I actually am close with a guy that runs a TikTok Shop mentorship, and the one biggest issue is students see is like after 3 months, some stores are getting banned. So they're back to square one again in 3 months. It's like a never ending cycle, right? Get a store up and running, it's pumping money, banned. Get a store up and running, it's pumping money, banned. And I genuinely don't know what it is, right? Cons can die quickly. So when that trend goes, it's time to build a new store, brother, because no one ain't buying that fidget spinner anymore. My verdict, it's a good opportunity right now, but it's not something you can rely on long term. So because of this, we're going to put TikTok Shop in the C tier, right? Not something you can build a genuine, serious business around, boys. And this isn't a bullshit video. I'm being genuinely serious about what you can make money with online. Up next, YouTube automation. What the hell is YouTube automation? You can create faceless YouTube channels using scripts, voiceovers, editors. You don't have to show your face. You see all those montages of like fails or goals and everything like that. That's somebody making them videos and they get millions and millions of views daily. You don't have to show your face and you make money though. You make money through ads, affiliate links. You're building content channels as assets because in 2026, the biggest asset you can have is attention. What are the pros of YouTube automation? Passive income potential, it's scalable, and no personal brand is needed. The cons with YouTube automation takes time to monetize, needs consistency, and can spend money before earning, right? And whether that's through ads, whatever way you decide to approach this business model, it can take a lot of time and it can take a lot of upfront money. So my verdict, it looks passive, but there's a lot of work upfront, a lot. We are going to put YouTube automation in the B tier. Up next, we have reselling. Reselling, right? What is reselling? I think it kind of the name gives it away here, but you buy items cheap and sell them for more. Examples of clothes, AirPods, I'm sure everybody's seen fake AirPods for sale at this stage. Sneakers, you find deals and flip them. It's simply buy low, sell higher. Pros, quick cash, easy to start, and a low barrier to entry. Bro, all you gotta do is go on to eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Depop, whatever you want, Vinted. And the cons to this are it's not scalable long term, time for money, and limited ceiling. This isn't something that's going to be able to make you thousands daily. You can't meet up with 100 guys a day selling them. Well, you probably could, but you know what I mean. You can't meet up with a serious amount of people and turn reselling into a huge business. So my verdict, it definitely is good to get started, but it won't change your life long term. So because of this, we're going to put reselling in the D tier. Bro, it'll get you out the mud and get some money, quick money in your pocket, but for longevity and to get you to that genuine freedom position that you're looking for, it won't get you there. Up next, we have got SMMA. And yes, this is what Mr. Eman Gadsi is pumping to everybody. What is SMMA? You're basically running marketing for businesses, usually ads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and or making their content, right? So an example of this, you get a gym client, You run ads to get them leads. You manage all their systems. You charge a monthly fee or a retainer monthly. You're basically responsible for helping these businesses get more customers online. So if it's a gym, you're responsible for getting them more clients. If it's a electrical business, you're responsible for getting them more jobs. If it's an online PT, again, you're responsible for getting him more clients, right? And this is what Iman Gadzi built his business around, right? And this is what he is advising to a lot of people. But let's break down the pros and cons. The pros are there's high retainers. So you could be getting 1 to 3K per client. You can scale it into an agency, and there is a high demand for this. But the cons for SMMA are it's hard to get results for clients, high responsibility. There's a heavy client churn rate because if a client isn't getting the results that they want, like there's a big thing in SMMA, overpromise, underdeliver. If a client isn't getting the results they want, they are going to churn. And you need skills beyond just outreach, and you need to know how to market to get these people leads. Like imagine if you have a retainer client paying you 3K monthly, their expectations are going to be high. You know, they're going to want to be 4 or 5x in that 3K what they're sending you monthly. So my verdict, looks sexy online, boys, but most people fail because they can't actually deliver the results that these clients are looking for. So based off everything we've kind of gone through there with SMMA, I am going to put it in the C tier. Now, last but not least, men. I have saved the best for last like I promised. Bit of a drum roll, please. Brrr. For our last way of making money online, we have got appointment setting / high ticket sales. This is the business model that not only got me out of Sparking in Sweden, but got me to now making over 20K consistently a month. I genuinely think that if there was anything out there for you to start, consume as much content around this business model as possible and get yourself educated on what it is first. Because once you kind of see what it is, it's going to make so much sense for you as to why this skill is needed, why it's changing people's lives, and why it's scaling people to making people's yearly salaries in a month. What is appointment setting? You work with an online business that sells high ticket offers that can range anywhere from 2 to 10K plus, and even like up into 50 or even 100K. As an appointment setter, you're having conversations with people in the DMs and booking them onto sales calls. Now, that could be on Instagram DMs, that could be on Facebook DMs, but as a closer, you're the one getting on these calls and you're the one actually selling the offer. So you usually get paid either per call booked or a percentage of each sale. You're not selling your own product, you're helping somebody else sell theirs. So think about Iman Gadzi, he's got a course. Think about Andrew Tate, he's got the War Room. Think about TJR, he's got the Trading Group. All these guys have appointment setters and closers because they haven't got time to book all these sales calls themselves or take them. What are the pros to appointment setting and high ticket sales? There's no upfront cost. It is the fastest way to make your first 1 to 5K a month online. You're learning sales, which is the highest value skill. You can earn remote and location freedom, and there is a abnormally high income potential with this. Now, what are the cons with appointment setting and high ticket sales? Rejection. You have to be able to hear the word no. You have to be able to face challenges and overcome them, right? Because at the end of the day, the life you want to live is great. But do you feel like the road to that level of greatness is going to be easy? No. So of course, challenges are going to be something that comes in your way. It's performance-based. You get paid. How much you make is a direct correlation to how hard you work. It's not a case of going into a 9 to 5, you work hard for a day, you still make 120 euro. You don't work for the day, you just go in and hide, you still make 120 euro. With high ticket sales, you do nothing for the day, make 100 euro. You bust your ass for the day, make 5,000 euro. Another con is it takes discipline daily. You need to be locked in, and you need to be a man that's fueled by God and backed by a definite goal, has a definite purpose, and tied closely to his why. To show up for yourself daily, it takes courage, it takes discipline, and it takes somebody that knows that they are going to take their life to the next level. If you genuinely think that you are going to take your life to the next level, but you're waiting for that correct vehicle, appointment setting is the best one in 2026. My verdict. This is the best entry point if you're serious about money online. You learn the skill that's actually making money. Sales, boys, sales.